Hello everyone and welcome back to a brand new day of Road to VGC Worlds 2016. As you can see, my rating kind of plummeted because of the two losses last Tuesday and then another really frustrating game on yesterday in the Spanish video. But the second video, if you haven't checked it out, I definitely recommend you to. I beat a VGC 16 Japanese team with, I actually made a mistake. I selected 3 Pokemon. Mawile, Talonflame, and Cresselia. So then the timer was running out, I clicked confirm and I wasn't able to select a Pokemon in the last minute. So I ended up bringing all my 4 non-restricted Pokemon. And I actually ended up winning the battle against a Cernia's Groudon standard-ish team. So that was really nice. Now, gonna concentrate now. We do see Crobat and Rayquaza and Yveltal, not a common combination, that's for sure. He does have Rotom though to deal with both Kyogre and Groudon, which definitely is a very nice strategy, I would say. So we have to be careful with that. But I think Mawile just completely wrecks him. Yeah, Mawile completely wrecks him. And I feel like Porygon-Z is a good lead as well, because of the fact that we should be able to Hyper Beam that Rotom, as I'm assuming it will want to Will-O-Wisp my Mawile. That's his only answer to Mawile, really. And in the back, who do we want? I think he has 5 levitating or flying Pokemon. And he also has Yveltal, so I was kind of thinking of bringing Cresselia and Groudon for gravity, but I think Kyogre and Talonflame to close out the game should be enough, I think. Rotom is definitely a problem though. Rotom is definitely the biggest problem against that. And he does have Taunt in the form of Crobat, Rock Slide flinching with Terrakion, potential Shadow Ball through Gengar and Mega Gengar actually, and knockoffs and strong dark type attacks with Yveltal. So that's why I opted not to bring Cresselia, even though Gravity plus Groudon would definitely wreck his team, because if Gravity gets set up, he has 4 Pokemon weak to ground type attacks, and Rayquaza and Yveltal would definitely not appreciate the ground type attacks either, even though they're neutral. So, Crobat and Rotom as a lead. I think my best play here is to protect Mawile, to scout out what he does, and to simply direct the Hyper Beam onto Rotom, which I'm guessing will have a chance to KO. I haven't never seen a Rotom wash in VGC 16 so far, so who really knows what my opponent is planning with it, but I would not be surprised if it's a standard Thunderbolt, Hydro Pump, Protect plus Will-O-Wisp set. So he goes for the taunt. I do get to go first with my Hyper Beam onto the Rotom, which I do think is the biggest threat, and I don't get the KO. I barely miss the KO. So are we going to see, yep, a Will-O-Wisp. So now come the mind games, because my Porygon-Z is completely useless. I could switch out Mawile into Talonflame or Kyogre or even Groudon to take the Will-O-Wisp. So since my opponent should assume I will switch out and go for either a water type attack by switching out Crobat into Rayquaza, or just using Thunderbolt, I'm actually going to Sucker Punch the Rotom. Man, am I thinking too much? I mean, is it not obvious that I can switch out to either of my fire immunities? And the Will-O-Wisp misses actually. So that's really unfortunate for my opponent. And now we have even more mind games. He can definitely protect, but I'm going to protect once again. And I'm going to Hyper Beam. Okay, he set up Tailwind. I have to take note of that. But I could Hyper Beam the Crobat. Although Crobat is not really a big issue. Huh. I'm gonna Hyper Beam the Crobat. Because I think his Rotom is going to protect. Nope, he doesn't protect. He just really wants to burn my Mawile. He goes for a Super Fang onto Porygon-Z. So maybe he doubled up. Wow, we speed tie? We actually speed tie? Oh man, I cannot. Oh no, never mind. What speed tie? He set up the Tailwind. I'm so dumb. Now, can my Adamant, Brave Bird, Life Orb, Stab do that much to Rotom? Can it? Not entirely sure. Or do I Sucker Punch? Well, he can Quick Guard actually. So what I'm actually going to do, can I take the burn? Yeah, Mawile is the biggest or the best Pokemon right now for my team. So I'm going to match his Tailwind. And I'm going to switch out Kyogre. If he wants to Will-O-Wisp that slot, he Will-O-Wisps that slot. I really think I'm going to see a Quick Guard and another Will-O-Wisp from my opponent. At least I'm hoping he does that. I'm really hoping he does that. And there's a Quick Guard. Okay, so definitely gonna see either a Thunderbolt or a Will-O-Wisp. But I do match the Tailwind, and he goes for the Will-O-Wisp. Okay, that's fine. A burnt Kyogre is still completely fine. Now his Rotom will be faster than my Kyogre, but what I can do is protect my Kyogre and try to Brave Bird. I'm gonna go for it. His Tailwind will end this turn. I will still have 2 more turns. He doesn't go for the Quick Guard, so let's see. Can this Brave Bird KO Rotom? Please. You survived the... Yes, perfect. Okay, that is great. Now I have 2 full turns of Tailwind. And the most that Crobat can do is Super Fang, either my Kyogre. Yep. Or my Talonflame. So now I have 2 healthy Pokemon. I still have Mawile in the back, and the biggest threat to Mawile is now gone. Rayquaza could definitely have a fire type attack. So could Yveltal. But now he can Quick Guard. He definitely can Quick Guard here. So do I risk the Origin Pulse or do I just go for a Thunder? I'm going to guess he goes for something like a Snarl. So I'm gonna switch out Talonflame for Mawile. I still do think Talonflame is useful in this match once Crobat goes down. He goes for a Sucker Punch onto Kyogre, probably expecting the Water Spout. And he sets up, wow, another Tailwind. So my Kyogre is really slow. Origin Pulse at least connects with both. Should be enough maybe to take down Crobat. No, it's not. And now we have matching Tailwinds, but he cannot use a fire type attack though. And I cannot take another burn. This is really hard. Does he Quick Guard or does he just go Super Fang? I think he Sucker Punches Kyogre and Super Fangs Mawile. So maybe my best play is to go out into Talonflame. I mean, what does saving Kyogre accomplish really? Well, it accomplishes he might over predict the protect. I'm going to Sucker Punch the Crobat. Please? Yes. Okay. Crobat gone. He no longer has protection from quick guard, and he goes for a sky attack. What? Okay. Fully charged by its power herb. He went after Mawile. That does almost 50%, but he didn't target Kyogre, so I might be able to grab a knock here. A KO. Yup. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. His Rotom is down, his Crobat is down, his Yveltal is down, and I still have Mawile. I no longer have Tailwind, but that doesn't really matter because I have the priority, and well, it does kind of matter if his last Pokemon is Rayquaza, actually. Does kind of matter. And what moves does Rayquaza have? Does he have a fire type attack? I need to scout for that. I could also set up a Tailwind. No, that doesn't help me at all. Mobile's never gonna be faster than a Rayquaza, right? How much speed? 70, yeah, never, not even under Tailwind. And my opponent's Tailwind not active. So, going to protect Mawile, scout out what my opponent wants to do, because if he goes for an extreme speed, he will not KO Talonflame. I am telling you, you're not gonna KO Talonflame. And if he goes for an overheat, in order to KO Mawile, then I protect, and then I either double Brave Bird or I play rough. Probably Iron Head more than play rough. He doesn't go for the extreme speed, so this means game, because, well, unless he actually went for the KO on Talonflame. Did he go for the KO on Talonflame? He did. He has Waterfall. He has Waterfall. Did I misplay? Should I've... if I had double attack, then I would have won. Okay. But there's some mind games at play here. If he has overheat... Extreme speed, okay. How much does that do? Does he 2 KO me from this range? No. Crap. Does he have a fire type attack? He has Dragon Ascent because he Mega Evolved. He has Extreme Speed and he has Protect. And he has Waterfall. So never mind. I'm playing dumb. He doesn't have Overheat. Right? There's no... He has to have Dragon Ascent. So unless he doesn't have Protect, he has to have Dragon Ascent. So if I had thought this through the turn earlier, I would have made the right choice. Now my opponent is... Oh, because Dragon Ascent might do... Oh, that's gonna do more damage than Extreme Speed. Whoops. Whoopsie daisy. Oh, that battle should have been mine. That battle should have been mine. Should have just kept clicking Sucker Punch. Ugh, stupid. That was really stupid of me. That was really stupid of me. My reasoning was right, but I should have gone for the... I had 2 turns to win the game. The first one and the second one. And I opted not to. I opted not to. Oh well. And I just can't catch a break in the English videos. Or with this team. I think this team is a lot better than I am showcasing it. I don't think I'm making the optimal moves. That's for sure. And but I'm not I don't know. It's like I'm doing some good moves, I'm doing some really bad moves. Like this end game, I played it absolutely terribly. I played it absolutely terribly. I was scouting. If I had thought for 1 second and thought, okay, he used Extreme Speed, he showed Waterfall, and he must have Protect. And he Mega Evolved, so he had Dragon Ascent. That meant no fire type attack. At the range I was at, neither Dragon Ascent nor Extreme Speed would have KO'd me. So all I had to do was click Iron Head. And actually his best move would have been to maybe click Waterfall. Anyways, now we're up against another double Primal team with Bronzong, Salamence, Thundurus. So Bronzong is a bit of an issue, definitely a bit of an issue, although Mawile deals nicely with it. Well, Mawile actually does really nicely here. So I'm gonna go Mawile, and I kind of want to go Porygon. I don't think he, well, I don't know. Does he bring Bronzong? I'm gonna go Mawile Bronzong, or Mawile Porygon, and don't think Talonflame does too much here because of that stupid Thundurus. Does Cresselia do anything? Not really. His Salamence is a big issue. So I'm gonna bring both of my restricted Pokemon in the back. But I'm not too confident in this battle. Not too confident at all. This might be Kylie Chua, maybe? Who's a really good senior player and sister of Paul Chua, but I don't really know. Salamence Thunder is okay. At least I also get an Intimidate off. And Porygon-Z, I don't know. I don't like where Porygon-Z is at right now. Now the question here is, does Salamence protect? What does Thundurus do? Does he have a fire type attack? Okay, I think my best play is to play Rough directly into the Salamence slot and protect the Focus Sash of my Porygon-Z right now. She actually withdraws Salamence into Kyogre. So that's okay, because I do have the Focus Sash for next turn, and I might be able to outspeed her with my Porygon. We might see a Thunder Wave into Porygon. I think that's the move that makes the most sense. And now, thinking this through, her Thundurus might have roleplay. Like, it would make sense for it to have roleplay, but I'm not entirely sure. Hopefully we do see a Thunder Wave here. Yep, Thunder Wave onto Porygon. That's perfect. And the player up does connect onto Kyogre, which after the Intimidate still does a really nice amount. So I always overthink so much. So I'm going to play Rough the Thundurus. Yeah, the Thundurus, because that's a bigger threat. Or if Salamence decides to come in, then it decides to come in. And I'm going to switch out Porygon onto Groudon, because I get rid of the weather. The only play she has is to roleplay. So does she have roleplay? She has Thunder Wave. She surely has Taunt. Please don't have roleplay. No one runs roleplay anymore. No one. Please don't have roleplay. Please don't have roleplay. Please don't have roleplay. I made my choice based on him not having roleplay. Okay, she does withdraw Kyogre, so, and brings in Groudon. Now let's see what Thundurus wants to do. Maybe go for another Thunder Wave. Wouldn't be too unlikely. Now I really regret not bringing Talonflame or Cresselia, because I have no form of speed control. He goes for the Taunt onto Groudon. Okay, that means no Protect for me. And my play Rough does connect onto Thundurus, and it's a bulky one as well. So my Groudon cannot protect, but it definitely will survive both an Earth Power and Precipice Blades. So what I can do is Sucker Punch the Groudon and go for a Precipice Blades. My Groudon is the slowest possible Groudon. She actually withdraws into Salamence. Yep, wow, really good play there. Really good play. Now my Mawile is at -2. My Groudon is at -1. Yeah, I'm making so many obvious plays. Too many obvious plays, I would say. Yep. So, can my... Can my play rough still KO Salamence at this range? That's the question here. And what do I do with Groudon? I mean, she doesn't threaten me too much with Groudon, or with either of his... Well, she threatens me with Salamence, but not with Thundurus. So does she switch out Thundurus? Probably not. So I think I need to conserve... No, I'm gonna go for a Power Punch onto Thundurus. Maybe she switches out for Kyogre. Nope. I stay in with both, she stays in with both. It's not gonna be a fun end to the match. That previous turn was huge. Hyper Voice, oh, that did so much because she got a critical fucking hit. Oh! Without the critical hit, my Mawile survives and play roughs the Salamence. And Thunder survives. Oh man. I give up. I give up. I cannot win. I am incapable of winning games of Pokemon. Okay, now I need my Trick Room. If Thundurus had gone down. Last time around I protected. I'm gonna Trick Room. Hopefully she Thunder Waves. And I'm going to protect Groudon, I guess. Please. Okay, she protects Salamence. That's okay. Maybe predicting the Hyper Beam. Groudon protects, so Thundurus is definitely going to target Porygon with a Thunderbolt. That's fine because I get my Trick Room, and that's huge. That is absolutely huge. Now I can freely Hyper Beam. Oh, his Thundurus is not gonna be max speed, is it? I'm gonna Hyper Beam the Salamence slot, and what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to Swords Dance with Groudon. Please, Thundurus, don't be slow. Oh, she goes for the Swagger. Oh, what is this? Please, Porygon, please, come on. I deserve this. I seriously deserve this after the critical hit. I deserve to break through confusion. I'm not gonna watch. Oh. Never, ever. Never. Okay, Thundurus cannot touch Groudon, but she's obviously gonna go for the Swagger on my Groudon, because why not, right? Because why the freaking not? Okay, I attack first. I'm going to Hyper Beam the Salamence, and I'm going to Fire Punch Thundurus. She's gonna Swagger my Groudon, I know it. Never ever in my life. Never ever. The one chance I have. The one freaking chance I have. Critical hits, Swagger hits. Never ever in my life am I gonna be good at Pokemon with this kind of luck. Thundurus is still alive to freaking Swagger me. Thundurus is still alive to freaking Swagger me. And my Kyogre is actually faster than his Groudon. So I need my Kyogre to pull through confusion. As per usual. As per freaking usual. Freaking Thundurus. Freaking Thundurus. Yeah, she withdraws Groudon. That's the obvious right play. Brings in Kyogre and goes for the Swagger. Wow, onto Porygon. That's weird. Because Porygon snapped out of confusion actually. So, now we know his Groudon is faster than my Kyogre, but I can double protect here. And then maybe, wow. Okay, I'm going to double protect to stall out my own Trick Room. I'm going to have to hit a Thunder with my Kyogre and hope my Hyper Beam KOs Groudon. She protects Groudon, which is even better. She actually double protects. So we all protected. Okay. See, I have two choices here. I have a KO with Hyper Beam and Groudon protected. So I'm going to double up onto Groudon. I think that's my best play. Hyper Beam does connect. Can I score a critical hit KO? Perfect. Wow, despite all of that, am I seriously going to pull this off? He Ice Beams Kyogre. That's perfectly fine by me. Wow. Okay. Now, do I risk the inaccurate Thunder? No, I just click Origin Pulse here. If she is, wow, what? My mind is blown here, guys. How did I pull that off with all the swagger hits and all the, wow. 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 That was a really intense battle. I'm a really intense person, especially when it comes to Pokemon, as you guys have probably realized. Sorry for all the swearing and everything. I don't know. I hate swagger, and I think everything was just going so wrong for me, and I still managed to pull it off. Wow. I'm really proud of that win, actually, because despite all the swagger bull crap, I don't know why she didn't swagger Kyogre in the end, but thankfully, even with all the swagger bull crap, I made it. Okay, so that will be all from me, guys. Don't forget to leave a like on the video. I think this second battle definitely deserves a like from you guys, and if you're not a subscriber yet, you definitely should, in order to see more super intense reactions and battles such as this one. And that will be all from me today, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye bye.